it's Tara from Acorn Artworks. Today I want to show you how to make a color chart for your Derwent Inktense pencils and blocks. A few reasons you should make one of these charts are: firstly, the color on the end of the pencils can be a bit off on some of them. Using a chart to choose your colors will be more accurate, as you can see the true color once the water has been added. A few times while working on a painting, I've come over the top with pencil and built up my color to the value I want, only to find once I add water it turns out much brighter than I thought. This is another good reason to build up your colors gradually. All Inktense products are waterproof once water has been added, then allowed to dry, so you can build up layers of color rather than going too bright from the start. Layering is an excellent way to get more color variation and add more depth to your project. I've drawn this out in pencil first, followed by a waterproof pen. I've used a Staedtler pigment liner, but even a Bic ballpoint is waterproof. I chose to do my chart in squares, but some may find it easier just to scribble some color onto your page and blend out with water on one edge. This way you can see the variation once water is added. Here I'm just writing down the names of the pencils and the number, and then I'm actually just writing the Derwent logo up the top just for some fun, just so I can identify this color chart. Here I'm roughly colouring in my squares using the pencils. I've actually done this chart on a piece of proper watercolour paper, as I want to view them on the same surface I would use for my actual paintings. The opacity of these colours entirely depends on how much water is added. Between the pencils and the blocks, I can easily get the values equal. There's no difference. I've added a few examples of what I've done using the Inktense blocks and pencils. If you'd like to see the tutorials for these paintings, please find them on my YouTube channel, Facebook page or website. In the set of 72 pencils, they supply an outliner pencil, which is shown at the bottom right corner. This is a waterproof pencil. Here I'm just adding my water to my colours, and you can see these colours, how bright they become once the water has been added. And now I'm just coming along and putting the block colours next to the pencil colours in corresponding spaces. You can see that the colours are exactly the same, there's no difference. Here I'm showing how on just a few of the pencils the colour shown doesn't quite match the final permanent colour once the water has been added. This is why a lot of people like to refer to a colour chart. Our chart is now complete. Stay tuned to see my examples using Derwent Inktense.